Hey guys, thanks for joining us this week where winter has finally decided to show up and make progress even slower than it already is. And with Chris's health being the worst that it's been since we've made the move, we just wanted to spend time recovering and enjoying each other's company. Luckily, while we had the bad weather, I was off of work, so I was able to help him with chores while he was kind of down and out. We just kind of took it easy and really enjoyed each other's company for what it was. But with me having to go back to work and Chris starting to feel a little bit better, I'm just going to go ahead and pass it back off to him.
Hey guys, welcome back. This week's been a terrible week for me. My condition's been kind of worse than it's been in a while. I've been doing so well out here, and like my symptoms have been relatively mild, and I've been able to accomplish quite a bit. But for some reason, last week, sometime, I just started feeling really bad again, and just haven't really been able to focus on much or do much. So it's been a slow week for me. The Ashley's video last week, where she did the cheap off-grid challenge. It was supposed to originally be a husband versus wife sort of thing, where we both kind of just took on our own little projects and did it. But again, I wasn't feeling good, so she took it over. She killed it. That video was awesome. She did great. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And I've just been trying to recoup. Been a hard week, so not much has been accomplished, and the weather also hasn't cooperated. As you can see, you probably can't see too many of the mountains around, but we also got quite a bit of snow. We got a lot of wind this week. So yeah, it's a lot has been put on hold. We did right before I did get too bad, we're just kind of getting a couple things wrapped up around the property. The one thing we did was I had these axles of mine. When we first came out here, we just had them in the little ditch up there. But with the snow and everything coming, and I'm not sure if water was going to be, piling up in that ditch there, I didn't want to leave them there, so we did use my truck and winched these heavy things up here right behind the shed and I will eventually get to building like a little cover over them. It stinks because I had the front axle here. I had it all cleaned up and nice and good, but with the little bit of moisture that we do get out here, they get a little surface rust. Nothing. It'd be very easy to clean up, but just stinks when you're not feeling good and you can't do the little things to prevent it from doing that. So that'll be on the list. What else have we done? Oh, we have. I started this pallet shed thing a couple weeks ago, because I had that pile of stuff that I had it just was an eyesore, and we had some pallets laying around, so I started building out this little shed here, and so far it's just kind of fencing it off, but we did pick up a couple more pallets, so I'm going to build the second row on that soon whenever I feel good, get feeling better. And then we'll put a roof on that, yada yada. So that's one thing we've done. Also this week, with kind of crappy with having all the weather and everything happen. It was not fun, but we had our inverter go out. So, and being we're completely off grid, that was our power source. So the old Renogy 2000 here decided it was done with life. So luckily we did have this little guy, the little 1,000-watt inverter. It's not a was it a pure sine wave inverter or anything, but we did have that in the in our GX, and luckily it's worked fine for the power, for our minimal power needs that we use in the camper. So, but we were luckily we had a pretty big refund from Verizon that I somehow forgot about, and with that refund we ordered a new inverter that just came in today, so hopefully we can add that into the video, showing getting that all taken care of and squared away to where we'll have plenty of power. So yeah, that's been the week. It's been, like I said, it's been rough for me, but today I'm feeling a little bit better, and I just really hope that continues. I think the weather is supposed to break now. We aren't supposed to be getting any more snow, and hopefully we can see the mountains again, but right now, no, it's not much. But yeah, that's that. I'm sure Ashley's going to update a little bit more, but that's my story for the week and what's been going on, and I appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Have a good one.
So the time's come. It's not an easy decision, but we are going to be getting rid of the camper, which means we're going to be moving into the shed a lot sooner than expected. That's why you'll see our handy little list of all the things that we need to finish this build out to be comfortable and livable. Obviously, Chris has been doing some little tasks in here, but now that we know we're definitely getting rid of the camper, we probably have maybe a month or two before we are in here full time, which means even with limited funds, we've got to make something happen. That being said, we've got a lot to do and very little funds to do so. So we're kind of prioritizing what needs to be done first. Chris has already kind of started on the restroom, so that's almost done. We definitely have to get a kitchen going. We have to get insulated in here. It is way too uncomfortable to make this livable right now. We've got a lot of things to get for this build and very little funds to do so. I have never asked the internet or crowdsourced like this before, but if you are in Nevada or know somebody and you've got some hookups on some of the things that we need, or know where we can find them for a deal or free, or you want to be so kind to donate to our cause, please drop it in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for all that is to come in the cabin build. Well, shed build, but to me I call it a cabin because we're going to be living in it. So thank you again, guys, for tuning in, giving us support. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And as always, we'll see you next Saturday.